Hey everybody, I am here for Finishing Festival by Excerpt vlog, and today I'm going to be reading from Bleeding Violet by Dia Reeves, and I think when I'm posting this it's coming out today, January 5th, if I remember correctly. Yep, January 5th. So, definitely go out and try and get this book, because it is very good, and definitely just go out and get it. So, use your Christmas gift cards on it. um, Yeah, I'm going to be reading from a little bit into the book, chapter 9, and actually at the time of recording, I know I shouldn't say a book is very good when I haven't actually read it yet. I haven't actually started reading this yet because I'm working on The Secret Year right now, which is why this excerpt vlog is going up first, because because the way I do it, the review of this book will be the last post of the week, so, but hopefully you won't need to know anything. Um, But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and just get started. Chapter 9. I met Petra on Friday. She cornered me at my locker before first bell. Petra Vandenberg, dressed in all black of course, with a silver key exactly like Rosalie's dangling from a long, thin necklace. Blonde, pretty, and bone thin. I wasn't sure if her recent illness had wasted her flesh, or if fashion had. I figured she wanted to get into it with me, some "he's my man, so step off" song and dance. If so, she would have to dance solo. I don't do drama. "It's not going to work with you and Wyatt," she said, sounding congested. "It isn't?" She cleared her throat and then leaned against me, like I was a wall, resting her bent arm on my shoulder. "I get where you're coming from, okay? You're just a candy-ass transy. Believe me, I've been there." Been there? She was still there. The slightest breeze would blow her down to Mexico. "So you think, wow," she continued, her greenish waif's eyes bright with sincerity. "Look at this strong, fearless, yummy-looking boy. He's the answer to my prayers, right? Well, wrong." The sincerity darkened. "Wyatt's Mortmain duties always come first, so you'll always come second, or third, or 10th. Petra took a break from her speech to cough into the back of her hand. She was very congested and still leaning against me, so I patted her on the back, wishing I had a jar of Vicks so I could offer it to her. She needed a keeper. "I don't care about Wyatt's priorities," I told her. "I don't care about Wyatt." Chalk cleared away Petra's congestion. "You don't?" "No." "So you're not going to go for him at all?" "I wouldn't cross the street with that boy." I hadn't forgotten or forgiven the lap incident. "Well," Petra seemed surprised I hadn't put up more of a fight. Surprised and relieved. "Good. Great. You're too strong for him anyway." "You say that like it's a bad thing." As an experiment, I sidled away from her oppressive leaning just to see if she'd stand on her own. She didn't. She backed up against the dark blue lockers and leaned against them. "It's not bad. It must be nice to be strong." Petra ducked her head, examining the delicate framework of papery skin and spidery bones that was her body. She sighed. "But if I was, I wouldn't need Wyatt. And he's the kind of boy who needs to be needed. You need air. You need food. You don't need some beastly boy." A spark lit within her waif's eyes, like the gleam of a razor blade in a bowl of pudding. "Wyatt's not just some boy, and he's not beastly. He's Mortmain, an initiate, but a survivor, a real badass." "Mortmain? They're a family, not a blood family, but they all take the name Mortmain when they pass initiation. You have to be real special to join." She took note of my blank face. You must have seen him around. They dress all in green, drive green trucks, keep us all safe. Duh." I remembered the bossy woman all in green from the administration office my first day. Safe from what? Petra's eyes lost their spark. For the first time I understood what the dark peach girl had meant when she said you could always tell by the eyes who had seen something real and who hadn't. Petra had seen something real, something that had burned itself into her retinas. "I can't even remember what it was like to be that clueless," she said, her voice low and awful. "I almost envy you." "Pet!" Lacey stood near the stairwell, waving Petra over. Petra grabbed my shoulders, leaning on me again, but this time so she could whisper in my ear. "Do yourself a favor and find someone tough, someone like Wyatt, who will look after you. You'll thank me." She let me go and rushed off to join Lacey. Someone tough to look after me? Petra seemed like a nice girl, not quite the bitch I'd been expecting, but even if I'd wanted to be her friend, her attitude would drive me insane. Did she think this was the 50s? I didn't need some guy to look after me. I could look after myself. So there's that. Oh, good. This takes place in Texas. Because, I don't know, for some reason, like, as soon as I saw, like, some of the words, like, gone, go, and all of that, I just flipped into a southern accent. And so, I'm glad this does takes place in the South. I don't know why. So, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And, um, yeah, be sure to comment and be sure to look at all the other Fresh New Voice of YA posts, okay? So I will see you guys later in the week with the Secret Year excerpt vlog. Bye.